In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create applications with Spark. Specifically, we will learn how to create an application and how to execute, how to run an application in Spark. Before you start, make sure you check out datapower.com/applications.html to download any necessary files that are needed for this demonstration. Let's start. In this brief demonstration, we will first create an input file. Then we will write a simple Python program, and finally demonstrate how to execute this program to process the records in the file. Let's create a customers file in a JSON format. nano-customers.json, and we will paste the records from a file that is already in the datapower.com website. As you can see in this file, we have a customer ID, first name, last name, address, and age. What we want to do is we want to write a code that simply extracts the first name and last name from each customer. Let's do a Control X and then Y to confirm that we want to save the file. Let's put this file in the distributed file system. Let's create a directory app. So Hadoop fs -make directory app. Let's move the customers.json file into this directory. So Hadoop fs -copy from local asterisk, because that file is the only file that we have now, and app. Now let's create a file named mylist.py where we are going to place the code. This code is also available at the datapower.com website, but let's briefly explain it. First, we import the sys library so we can handle input and output files. Then, from PySpark.sql, we import the Spark session libraries so we can start the Spark session. A typical dunder function follows, and a system check to make sure that we provide 3 arguments in the command prompt: the file name, the input file path, and output file path. If less than 3 arguments are provided, the program will print an explanation of this error and will exit. We create a session if it's not already created and set the log level to simply display the warnings, and create a data frame called people.df, which reads the JSON file from the input path, which is the second argument, or argument 1. Quick reminder here that the first argument has an index 0. Now we create another data frame called names.df, which simply selects the first name and last name from people.df. This new data frame is stored back into the cluster, including the header, and it is stored in the output file path that is indicated in the third argument in the command line. When this is all done, we simply stop the program. We do a Control X, click Y, and confirm the name of the file. And here is the code to execute the application. Spark submit mylist.py, this is the program in Python, the input path to customers.json, and the output path where we want our results to be stored. Let's call it outlist. Hit enter and you'll see the execution of the program. Let's check the output. Hadoop fs -ls app. You'll see that outlist directory is created. Let's go inside this directory, and the file that starts with part has the output. Let's do a cat on that file, and you'll see a list of customers' first name and last name. In this demonstration, we showed how to create a Python application in Spark and how to execute it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to learn more about big data analytics, subscribe to this channel. Also, follow me on Twitter at Professor Benny, or join my LinkedIn network. You can always email me with any questions.